What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 1 of the Primal Switch. I'm your host, Chris Danielson. Actually, technically, it's episode number 2. Uploaded the first one yesterday, but um, had a little editing issue. I re-uploaded it so you could hear the second half. So it's there, but I'm going with this as episode number 1. So before I forget, please hit that subscribe and like button if you like what you're hearing. Definitely hit comments and I know there's gonna be a ton of stuff I'm doing wrong, but I'd love to get some feedback, and anything you want to hear or talk about, let me know. Basically, this could be a kind of documenting my journey through my primal lifestyle, paleo, low carb, whatever you want to call it. Lifestyle nutrition is the term that I like. Um, three, coming up on 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. So I was 38 years old at the time, 250 pounds roughly, and just not very healthy. My activity level had pretty much dropped off. Um, I had stopped drinking at that point. Almost 5 years ago, I stopped drinking, but I still had a lot of that weight. I don't know. When I stopped drinking, I think I just started eating more and um, just started gaining some more weight. And 3 years ago, I started having some bad stomach issues and back and forth to doctor. Regardless, long story short, diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and that's what led me to the paleo diet in the first place. Doctor's suggestion going on some medication. I'm not a big fan of that. After some research, saw some pretty positive, pretty cool things um, from the paleo diet and some benefits into helping people suffering from autoimmune diseases. So, decided to give the diet a shot, and it's almost been 3 years now. Lost probably initially 70, close to 70 pounds. Put about 10 back on after I got to dropped all the weight and started getting healthy where I could eat again. Putting weight back on. Started lifting a little more aggressively, but basically 50, 60 pounds I've kept off for pretty much 3 years. So it definitely works. I did have a setback this past summer, and unfortunately, I was persuaded to get on the medication from my doctor and my wife. I'm still not a huge fan of it. And one of the biggest things, and I promise I will not go on a tangent on this now. I'm sure I'll talk about it later, but one of my biggest issues I have with the medication, and just I think it's the whole way our society works and medicine and the whole thing. But doctor told me I decided to get on the medicine, and no diet restriction. I can go back to eating the same shitty food I ate before. Now that I'm on the medicine, that's no problem. And that's one of the things I did not want to do. So although I am on the I'm on Humira, but I have not changed my diet. I continue to stick with the paleo. I just feel better when I do it, and I'm really hoping not to stay on this medicine for the rest of my life. But I'm doing it right now, and we'll see where that takes us. But I continue to eat paleo, and I really do notice a difference when if I tend to stray, which I don't stray a lot, and if I do, it's more or less a gluten free. I got a sweet tooth, and so that's where I can tend to get in trouble at times. But regardless, that's what the vlog's going to be about. I'm going to try and check in daily, at least during the week, 5 uploads a week. I think I gotta write some footer notes here or something, some kind of thing I can follow along, because without me being able to edit, and I feel like I'm just rambling on and jumping all over the place. So I apologize. So I'm gonna end it there for today. But I should have something back up tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good one. Check the description for other ways to get a hold of me through other platforms. Please hit like and share, subscribe, and most importantly, hit those comments. Let me know how I can improve, because believe me, there's a laundry list of ways I can do that. But until next time, stay good.